You've probably heard of the hit television show Shark Tank, right? Well, we want to invite you into the process with ... a literacy twist. I'm Dr. Brad Gustafson, and we reached out to authors and publishers and bookstores and foundations and presidents of the reading world and things like that. And we heard back from quite a few people, actually. And here's what they did. They shared short video clips describing a real problem in the reading world that they need your help solving. So the only question is, are you down with this? Do you want to give this a shot? Do you want to make a real difference in the reading world? If so, we want to tell you how this works. So first, you'll choose a problem that you want to help with, or you can create your own. Next, you'll use a design process to invent a solution. Your solution could be an idea, a message, an invention, a prototype, a product, a PR campaign, a website, or anything that you feel could be helpful. Now comes the exciting part. Here's the first problem.
I'm hoping you'll be able to help me. After 18 years of being a principal at a middle school, I still can't seem to answer just one issue that keeps coming up over and over again with my middle school readers. One thing that I'm finding is that we love sharing about our favorite books. Now we're looking for innovative ways to do just that. We've done the bulletin boards, we've even done the stacks that show what book we're going to read next. But can you tell me, what other ways should we go about sharing our favorite books, the ones we love?
That's good, that's good. Next problem.
Hi, I'm Linda Gibbons, and I'm a media specialist in an elementary school. And one of the biggest problems we have is when books get misplaced. The computer says they're in this media center, but we can't find them anywhere. So I would love it if somebody could invent a way, maybe an app to track them, some way that we could find our missing books.
Okay, here's another option.
Hi, my name's Lehman Riley, the author and creator of The Adventures of Papa Lemon's Little Wanderers. My series books takes kids back in time to learn about America's diverse history. And one thing I found about kids that are disengaging them in reading is they don't see their likeness. So what I did was create these series books so kids can see each other's cultures, contributions, and history. Whether it be African American, Native American, Hispanic American, European American, we all have a story to tell. So I want kids to be able to hear and learn about each other's culture's contribution.
And next problem. Can anyone relate to this one?
Hi friends, I hope you are doing well. My name is Colby Sharp. I am a 5th grade teacher in Michigan. I've written a couple of books, Game Changer, Book Access for All Kids. I wrote with my friend Donalyn Miller, and the Creativity Project, an awesome-tastic story collection. I am the editor and one of the contributors. I wrote this with 44 awesome creators. The question that I need help with, the problem that I'm struggling with, comes from my classroom. I was talking with a student yesterday about how reading was going for him outside of school. And he said, Mr. Sharp, I want to read at home and I have my book in my hands, but my phone keeps calling my name and I get so distracted and I want to read and I know I'm supposed to read, but I just want to play with my phone. Maybe this is a problem you all could help me solve. It would mean the world to me. It would mean the world to this kid who's struggling. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. All right, this next one was submitted by a foundation. Check out this problem and the really cool video they used to show the problem.
Heads up, we have a prom lab. We have a problem. More than 60% of Twin Cities 3rd graders are not reading proficiently. Children struggling to read will struggle to learn, and they will fall behind. That's why it's not surprising to learn that 85% of children in the juvenile court system are illiterate. So let's fix this problem. Let's get every child reading and writing.
Nice. Okay, next problem. Check this out.
Hi everyone, my name is Hannah Khan and I'm a children's author, and I'm coming to you for some help with a couple of writing related challenges I face. One of them is that I get easily distracted while I'm working. And I know I can turn off my phone and close all the other applications on my computer. But more than actual outside distractions, it's me. How do I stop myself from getting up and doing other things or wanting to go turn on my phone and look at other stuff and just, letting my mind wander? The other thing is also a mental challenge I have, which is how do I silence my inner critic? The little voice that tells me that what I'm working on isn't good enough or that no one will want to read it. And that inner voice sometimes holds me back, makes me want to quit, makes me want to do anything but write. And how do I control that and try to minimize the impact? Thank you for your help.
Thank you, Hannah. This next problem is really zany, and I think you're going to like it. Check it.
Hi friends, my name is Jennifer Lagarde, and some people call me Library Girl because my job is to help librarians all around the world create the very best libraries that they can for kids just like you. That said, Dr. Gustafson told me that you all were stepping up to tackle a big problem when it comes to reading in books, and boy, do I have one for you. Let me break it down. Let's say that you're reading a book like this one, which is Guts by Raina Telgemeier. And I don't know, your mom calls you to dinner, or it's time to go to recess, or you just need to take a break from reading for whatever reason, and you want to make sure that you don't lose your place. What are you going to do? Well, you could fold the page over like this, but that damages the books, and we don't want to do that. Librarians hate it when you do that. Definitely don't do that. Or you could just close it, but then how are you going to know where to restart when you come back to read again? The answer, of course, is a bookmark. Bookmarks come in all shapes and sizes. Some of them are stiff pieces of paper with cute designs or sayings on them like this one. Some of them are actually made of string and they have little anchors on them like this cupcake, like this one. And some can even be dinosaurs that you can put into the top of your book, just like this one. But no matter what the shape or size, they all serve the same purpose, which is to mark your place without damaging the book. Now, you might be asking yourself, what could possibly be wrong with that? Well, the problem comes when people don't use actual bookmarks, but instead grab other things. Let me give you a few examples. One time when I was a librarian and I was checking in some books, I found one with a piece of bacon stuck in it for a bookmark. Yes, bacon. And I know that some people say that everything is better with bacon, but just imagine what that greasy smelling, rotting bacon did to the book. That was gross. And one time I found a book with an open Sharpie inside as the bookmark. Not only did that thick marker break the book's spine, but the cap had come off, so it had leaked all over the book. And as if that's not crazy enough, I recently read an article online in which someone returned their book to the library with a taco stuck inside as the bookmark. Now that is crazy. So here's my challenge to you. Books are expensive. There are lots of people in the world who can't afford books, so they go to their school libraries or their public libraries to get them. When those books are ruined by crazy bookmarks like bacon, Sharpies, and tacos, that means that someone who really needs a book might not be able to get it, and that really is a big problem. So now I need you to help me solve this. What can we do to inspire readers to use real bookmarks instead of crazy ones?
Bacon? No way. All right, this next problem is also very important. We can't wait to hear what you think.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Kirchner. I am the Library Media Specialist at Northwoods Elementary in Wayzata. And I am surrounded by amazing books in my media center. And I have some books for you to take a look at, and you'll have to see what you think they have in common. I've got Bunny versus Monkey, Phoebe and Her Unicorn, Big Nate, Payback Time, Cleopatra in Space, The Babysitter's Club, Sunny Side Up, and Amulet. I wonder if you can think of anything that these books have in common. Well, they're super popular. That's number one. And number two, they're graphic novels. That's probably why they're so popular. But because they're graphic novels, some adults don't think that they're as, high quality of literature as other adults might think. I have to convince adults that some of these books are really quite hard to read and take lots of sustained effort to really understand and delve into them. So I'm wondering if we can work to help adults better know how great graphic novels are. I mean, they're getting kids to read, so that's really important. But I also think they sometimes get a bum rap. They think they're just comic books, and I don't see them that way at all. I'm wondering if we can work to help others understand how great the format of graphic novels are and help them to see that there's a reason why kids love them so much, and we should get as many as possible on our library shelves.
So this next one is tricky. Can't wait to hear who wants to lean into this one.
Hello, Greenwood Elementary School. My name is Loida Garcia Fibo. I am the immediate past president of the American Library Association. I have something for you. I think you can help me. There is a publisher, and they have placed an embargo on ebooks. This means that from the new ebooks, libraries from this publisher will receive only one copy when it first comes out, first is published. And after 8 weeks, the libraries can receive more copies. But this is a problem because we have many library patrons that would like to read books and ebooks when they are first published. But the libraries will only have one copy from this particular publisher. So the other library patrons won't be able to read it or even reserve it after 8 weeks. So this is not cool, right? All right, so help me. I think you can do this. I think you can help me to find a solution or ways on how to resolve this problem. And then we'll share with the publisher. Thank you.
And here's another reading-related problem for you to consider.
Hi guys, my name's Alan Boyko and I'm the president of Scholastic Book Fairs. Every year, Scholastic Book Fairs dishes up millions of books, hoping kids find the books they can't wait to read. We know the more kids read, the more reading skill they build. It's just like with sports. The more you practice soccer, baseball, basketball, the better player you become. Reading's the same way. The more you read, the more reading skill you build, the better reader you become. Our problem is, how do we encourage more kids to read more often to build their reading skill, which leads to more success in school and in life?
This last one might be my favorite, but you'll see why in a second. I love soccer. Soccer's a passion of mine, but sometimes it feels like I can only be a soccer player and that the world of reading does not intersect or cannot combine with my love for soccer. Same thing happens with lots of things in school. I love celebrating Valentine's Day and friendship and belonging and love, but how might that combine with reading and literacy? And I'll show you a picture of that in a second. But the question is, the problem is, instead of having passions always be separate and not being able to combine, how do we tear down that wall? And how might you help us see the link between your passions, like what you're passionate about right now, how might that combine with literacy in a way we have not imagined yet? My son combined his love of Captain Underpants with Valentine's Day boxes, and here's his Flushing Valentine's box. The question, though, is what will you invent, and how will you invent our future through reading?